Lakers, driven by your Southern California Honda dealers. I'm Chris McGee. We got Big Shot Rob, 7-time champion over there. We got Candace Parker. You guys are both fresh
I don't get a
back.
nickname.
CP?
Okay, I don't like that as much as.
How many MVPs you got?
I mean, 2, but like
2.
I need a nickname.
Got a
please.
title.
I feel
Yeah,
like
we'll
everybody
think of one.
has a nickname that I work with, and then there's me.
That's a good point.
like
We're going to
it.
work on that.
Okay.
Got to find out.
Yeah, even Brez has one.
That's what I'm saying.
Allie Clifton's going to
fair.
join us.
And that's Mac Truck.
First game back from the All-Star break. Lakers get the win. And just like Sunday in Chicago, AD and LeBron lead the way, Rob. They were great. Combined for 60 points, 16 rebounds. Want me to keep going? 11 assists, 9 blocks.
That's awesome.
Marinate on that.
You know, the thing about it kind of have the advantage because these guys have been playing. I guarantee a little injury, and LeBron kind of took over there, and he kind of went out and did his thing. And as soon as AD came back, he said, here you go, AD. It's your team. Show us what you got. And that's a good chemistry they have. You have to have the ability to work off one another, and these guys are the best duo in basketball.
LeBron in the first half, to me, and Avery Bradley were the two.
Yeah.
AD went out early with the injury, but LeBron, when he's aggressive like that and looking to score and not just facilitate, then it opens things up for his team in the second half, and that's what happened.
Yeah, not only did AD return from that injury, he had 28 and 7 blocks. Let's go out to Staples Center. He's with Mike Trudell.
A lot of blocks.
All right, Anthony, you said throughout the season that it was important for you to be on the floor, regardless if you were dealing with something. We saw you take that knee in the first quarter. How'd you get through that to have the dominant second half like you did?
Just keeping it healthy, keeping it loose, try to keep it warm. You know, it's a tough injury when your leg keep getting tight on you, keep getting stiff. So you gotta find a way to keep it loose, keep it warm. Training staff did a good job of that. You know, which allowed me to go out there and play a lot in the second quarter and in the second half.
24 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 blocks just in the second half. AD, what were you seeing out there that was enabling you to get it done on both sides of the floor?
Just try to go. I mean, first game back from All-Star is always a struggle. Knowing this team played last night too, knowing this team like to get in transition, try to get the troops going defensively. Just go out there and just play hard. That's my job. My job is to come out every night, play hard, get the team playing hard, playing great on defense, and try to get wins.
Was it important for you guys to be sharp in this first one back, coming off of that layup?
You know, 10 days of being off, so we knew the first was probably going to be a little sloppy, but I think we did a great job. A team that's been rare. High third in the league since January 1st, record-wise, and fourth defensively, and been playing great offensively. So we knew it was going to be a tough game, and it was our job to come out and compete at the highest level and get the win.
Last thing for you, quickly, how's the calf feel now after that performance?
Feels good right now because I'm still warm, but I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty sore and tight tomorrow.
All right, go ice it down, huh?
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, Anthony Davis, what a dominant second half as the Lakers win 117-105 in the first game after the break.
Thinks it'll be a little sore and tight tomorrow. Obviously, they have Boston, the early game on Sunday, 12:30. You hope AD will be ready for that. We expect him to be. Listen, he had 27 and 13. He had the 7 blocks. Got a couple stats for you here. AD, 5 games in a row. He's gone at least 25 and 10. Last guy to do that in a Laker uniform was Shaq back in 2001. You guys mentioned how good LeBron was, especially in that first half. Lakers are 17-0 when he's 30 points or more. These two just continue to dominate, Candace.
Yeah, they continue to dominate, and I think the biggest thing, we know both of them can score. But 7 blocks on the defensive end, moving, rotating. I mean, LeBron's said early on, when you have AD anchoring your defense and demanding defense.
Headband thing that JaVale McGee brought to him, apparently. And LA leads at 106-98 now. Grizzlies still hanging around in this game after trailing by 25. And in fact, that's an 8-point game now, 106-98. 20 off the bench for Jaren Jackson. James has 27. Anthony Davis, who was hurt early in this game with a right calf bruise, now has 24 and 12 boards for a Laker team that leads the Western Conference. Based on both Morrises coming to L.A. over the last couple of weeks, Marcus to the Clippers and Markieff to the Lakers, still don't know if there are any other roster moves to be made before everybody's playoff eligible and we get the real stretch run. But how would you handicap the two LA teams right now at the top of the West?
You know, I will say, if you look at the Clippers, who I think won, I guess, the trade deadline.
Right.
They got Morris and Reggie Jackson. I just give them an edge. I mean, I love Markieff Morris, but I think when you start talking about Reggie Jackson, another point guard, and then also another big versatility, I will give the Clippers an edge on that part against the Los Angeles Lakers.
I think when you think about the opportunity to improve your team, sometimes you can't improve them, and you might make one move. And you look at the Lakers, you have the superstar in LeBron, you have playmakers in LeBron and AD, and then you have difference makers. Kyle Kuzma has to be a difference maker closing this stretch, because the trend I'm seeing is offensive-minded, not putting the details first defensively in the X-factor plays that they need him to bring in order to be a championship team, which you have Markieff coming in and can kind of balance that, but they still need Kuzma to make a step forward in his maturity of being a professional player on a winning team.
His shot selection at times, this season in particular, I feel like more than last even, has been questionable, to say the least. Would you agree? I don't know. There's a lot of pressure on him, because folks asked at the beginning of the season, can he be the number 3 on a championship team? Hasn't really been that for them.
I think right now he's a wild card number 3. The thing is, we know he's capable. And that really starts with, I call it, you know, basketball maturity. Like just playing the right way, simplifying your game, embracing your role. If you can embrace your role, you're a difference maker on any team. You become more valuable to other teams.
Lakers have now won 6 of their last 7 with a 117-105 win. A win that seemed like it should have been easier with the start that they had tonight.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Good job. You look at the numbers, LeBron finishing this and Anthony Davis. But I think these are the type of games down the stretch. Get marched. They want to finish some of these games and where LeBron and AD are resting. Letting other guys get some experience so they can finish games, in my opinion, Earl.
Yeah, that's definitely true. The greatest teams I've been on making a playoff push, the bench close games like this. And not only does it give the starters a rest, it gives the bench confidence going into the playoffs, getting some momentum, some touches, and some points on the board. So major challenge for the Lakers.
They're now 30 games over 500 at 42 and 12 on the season. LeBron goes for 32. He had 7 assists, 28 points for Anthony Davis, who only played 30 minutes tonight because of that bruised right calf. And despite shooting just 9 of 29 from 3, they get the win 117-105. This was an important game for the Pelicans and the Grizzlies, who are trying to hold on to that 8th spot. Pelicans are chasing them. Pels with 25 points tonight as they move to within 4 of the 8th spot in the West.
And you said they had the easiest schedule coming down the stretch. And then also, when you look at Memphis losing some games right now with the Spurs, this is going to be a tight race for that 8th spot in the Western Conference.
And for Portland, any Dame to get back. You know, Spurs are coming. You have the Pels coming. You want to make sure you can kind of get back into that mix, also maybe compete for the 8th, because Dame in the postseason is must-see basketball, and we need that.
And they've lost 3 in a row now, 5 of 7. And the report on Damian Lillard is that he's going to miss somewhere between 3 and 5 games, more than likely, before they get him back in the lineup. All right, stick with us. A fresh